Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The purpose of this presentation is to examine the Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC B12C7, which indicates an electric steering lock motor circuit failure in the Honda Accord model years 2017 to 2023. Understanding this issue is crucial as it pertains to the functionality of the electric steering lock system, which prevents the steering wheel from turning when the vehicle is off. The steering lock motor is controlled by the power control unit, often referred to as the PCU, and its malfunction can lead to serious operational issues, such as difficulty starting the vehicle or steering it altogether. This presentation follows a systematic troubleshooting approach based on a specific diagnostic process to identify issues contributing to the DTC. Each step aims to pinpoint the fault, from verifying the DTC indication to checking wiring continuity and ensuring the integrity of the electric components involved. Accurate diagnosis is essential to repairs, ensuring the problem is handled effectively. The DTC B12C7 refers specifically to the electric steering lock motor circuit failure. The electric steering lock motor serves a significant role in the vehicle's steering system by locking the steering column when the vehicle is turned off. This prevents unauthorized use of the vehicle and enhances security. Its location is typically under the dashboard, connected to the body control module and other electrical components. The body control module, sometimes abbreviated as BCM, communicates with various systems throughout the car to control features like locking and unlocking doors, lighting, and the steering lock itself. When this motor fails, it can create a safety hazard, as the driver may not be able to steer the vehicle properly, particularly when starting the engine. Proper understanding of its operation is crucial for effective troubleshooting. There are several possible causes identified for the DTC B12C7. First, an open wire in the circuit could prevent energy from reaching the electric steering lock motor, leading to failure. This can occur due to wear and tear, physical damage, or corrosion of the wiring. Second, a short to ground may occur within the wires leading to the motor, causing the electrical system to malfunction. In electrical terminology, short to ground refers to an unintended connection between a power wire and the vehicle's chassis. This can create a direct path for current, potentially harming the entire circuit. Lastly, the failure could be due to a faulty steering lock motor itself, which would conversely necessitate replacement rather than intricate wiring work. Identifying the cause is crucial, as it determines the next steps in the repair process. Several symptoms may indicate an issue with the electric steering lock motor circuit, denoted by DTC B12C7. One prominent symptom is the steering wheel not locking, which serves as a security feature to prevent theft. If the steering wheel does not lock when the vehicle is off, it suggests a malfunction within the lock motor or its circuit. Additionally, if a warning message or DTC displays on the dashboard, it will alert the driver that something is amiss. This is especially vital, as it prevents the driver from overlooking possible critical issues. Moreover, the inability to start the engine presents a more severe safety concern. If the steering lock motor fails, it may prevent the ignition system from engaging correctly, leaving the driver stranded. Recognizing these symptoms allows for swift action before they escalate into more significant issues. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B12C7 is to clear any existing diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS, which stands for Honda Diagnostic System. The HDS is an essential tool used by technicians to diagnose and repair Honda vehicles. Once the codes are cleared, it is crucial to perform a series of operations by toggling the vehicle through different modes. off, lock, accessory, on, and then back to off, lock mode. This sequence should be repeated 10 times to ensure the system has accurately refreshed and stabilized all onboard diagnostic monitors. After this sequence, check for any DTCs again using the HDS. If DTC B12C7 is still indicated, it suggests a persistent issue exists within the electric steering lock motor circuit that requires further inspection and diagnosis. Conversely, if no DTC appears, it may indicate an intermittent failure, allowing the technician to focus on checking for loose or poor connections. The second troubleshooting step involves checking for an open wire in the ground line. Begin by ensuring the vehicle is in the off, lock mode. This maintains safety while working on the electrical components. Next, disconnect the electric steering lock 12P connector, which serves as the connection point for the electric motor. After making this disconnection, the technician should check for continuity between two specific test points: the electric steering lock 12P connector's female terminal number 7 and a designated body ground point. Continuity testing verifies that electrical signals can flow through the wire from the steering lock to the body ground. If continuity is present, it indicates that the ground wire is functioning correctly, allowing the technician to proceed to the next step. If not, repair efforts should focus on fixing any open or high-resistance issues in the ground wire, or address any poor ground connections present, such as the one identified as G503. In the third troubleshooting step, the technician conducts a shorted wire check for the MTR Cut 1 CONT and MTR Cut 2 IG1 lines. This begins with disconnecting the body control module connector C, which has a 66P configuration. The next crucial step involves checking for continuity between specific test points. There are two pairs of points to test. One is between the electric steering lock 12P connector's female terminal, number 2, and body ground, and the other is between the electric steering lock 12P connector's female terminal, number 4, and body ground. Each test must be performed individually to confirm whether either wire has shorted to ground. If continuity is found in either test, this indicates that there is a short to ground within the wires, which could be causing the circuit failure. A repair would then focus on isolating the short and ensuring wires are intact. If there is no continuity, the technician can move forward to the next step in the troubleshooting process. The fourth and final troubleshooting step is to conduct an open wire check for the MTR CUT1 and MTR CUT2 IG1 lines. At this stage, it is essential to check for continuity between two designated test points: body control module connector C, number 41, and electric steering lock 12P connector's female terminal, number 2, and body control module connector C, number 57, with electric steering lock 12P connector's female terminal, number 4. Continuity in these tests confirms that the wiring for both MTR cut lines is intact and functioning properly. If continuity is present, it indicates that the MTR cut 1 and MTR cut 2 wires are okay, in which case the focus of repairs should shift to replacing the steering lock motor itself. If the DTC remains after replacing the steering lock, the body control module may also need replacement, as it could be the underlying issue. However, if no continuity is discovered during testing, repairs should concentrate on identifying and fixing open or high-resistance issues in the wiring to restore functionality to the steering lock motor circuit. After completing the necessary repairs associated with DTC B12C7, a final verification process is crucial to confirm that all issues are resolved. The first step is to test the steering lock functionality. ensuring that the steering column locks appropriately when the vehicle is turned off. This drives home the need for operational integrity of the electric steering lock system. Following this initial test, it is advisable to check for any new DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Ensuring that no new codes appear indicates that the repairs have been successful and the circuit is functioning as intended. Additionally, technicians should ensure that all connections made during the repair process are secure. This minimizes the risk of intermittent issues arising from loose or poor connections. Confirming these elements is essential for the longevity of the fix and the continued safe operation of the vehicle. Preventive maintenance is fundamental to avoid recurrences of DTC B12C7 and maintain the electric steering lock system's functionality. Firstly, it is wise to regularly inspect all wiring associated with the steering lock motor. By checking for signs of wear, corrosion, or physical damage, you can catch potential issues before they escalate. Maintaining proper connections is equally important. Wires and connectors must be secure to ensure an uninterrupted flow of electricity throughout the circuit. Regular checks for diagnostic trouble codes using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, are also recommended, allowing for timely identification of early warning signs. Additionally, taking care to keep connectors clean and free from moisture can help prevent electrical faults. Establishing a routine for these maintenance checks can greatly enhance the reliability of the electric steering lock system. In conclusion, understanding DTC B12C7 and its implications on the electric steering lock motor circuit is vital for maintaining vehicle safety and functionality. Recognizing the steps necessary for thorough troubleshooting ensures that technicians can effectively diagnose and address issues. Each systematic diagnosis step, from clearing codes to checking wiring, plays an important role in identifying the core problem. The potential causes range from open wires to faulty components, emphasizing the need for detailed inspections. This process not only helps in effective repairs, but also supports preventive maintenance measures, thereby increasing the longevity of the vehicle's systems. Adhering to these practices can help provide a seamless driving experience while upholding the safety standards expected from Honda vehicles. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!